Hello, I'm Bissy Bear, reporting for CCNN News. Today we have a report that Terry Labonte crashed on the highway. Actually, I'm here with Terry. Can you tell us what happened? You expect to get by your wife or an Earnhardt, but never your teammate. Your teammate caused this? Watch the goddamn video! That nasally voiced, twinkle-toed fairy can't control his race car. I'ma teach him a thing or two.
You're making me look like an asshole!
Man, a cardboard box handles better. 600 likes or Texas will you. You know, that race was going decently until it wasn't anymore. It's these late race yellows that keep screwing me over. I'm able to get in a nice little rhythm. Everything's going smoothly. I'm working through the pit strategy and then bow! I can't handle these restarts when they're all getting up on me. And I especially can't handle the restarts when I take 2 tires and the rest of them take 4 and my car doesn't turn at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 4 tires is the way all the time. Now here on out, I'm afraid to do any sort of pit strategy. It really handled poorly, got plowing tight, and well, everybody got by me and then I started wrecking. I'd like to publicly apologize to my teammate Terry Laboob and to everybody else that I may have gotten into. All these piss poor runs have caused us to lose about 100 points over the last couple of weeks. Between Richmond and Charlotte, we're 100 points further down in the hole than what we were. 6th in the standings, atop the leaderboard, Grandpa Martin. It was great when Elmer Rudd was wrecked and he was out of the race, and I was like, ooh, boy, we are going to score some points today. Put another shrimp on the Barbie. I choked on that shrimp. Someone forgot to remove the shell, and I don't think it was cooked enough. Grandpa Martin, Little Boy Bushy, Steve Harvey, Elmer Rudd, Sterling Silver, your top 5. They're all pretty close together, and then there's a big meaty fall off to me, Jeff Gordon Ramsay. How you doing? Scroll through everybody so you can see where they all find themselves. A redneck Jesus is starting to gain some sort of consistency and pull himself out of the awful hole he finds himself in. Cannot say the same for O Justice. Mike Skinner is the only one amongst all the fantasy drivers keeps tripping on his own dick. Today we head to Dover for the 3rd consecutive race where we run 52 laps. Because in all these races, in actuality, they'd all be 400 laps. So we're putting up another 52 today. You don't care about any of this. Next week at Michigan, that'll be different because that's 400 miles, not laps. Whatever, I'm gonna shut the hell up now. Dover, I'm a little bit nervous about because it's a tight confine sort of circuit, and even on the big tracks, I still wind up wrecked. So Dover, just completing all 52 laps, that will be good for me. Hopefully we can start to gain some points on those points later. Let's get the video started. Let's go! What do you know? The 20 and the 28 are in the top 3. I noticed this on the loading screen. You got that one overhead bridge, but you don't have one down here in turn 3 yet. Old Dover. I almost threw up.
Hello and welcome to Dover International Speedway in Delaware's capital. This mile-long concrete oval houses some of the most intense racing in NASCAR today. Some of the biggest crowds on the eastern seaboard flock to the Monster Mile to see the best drivers in the world battle door to door.
Thank you, Alan! I can guarantee you this. I won't be doing much battling door to door today. Our car might be a shitter. I made some adjustments before the race. We'll see if that makes a difference. Underway at Dover. When I do those saying all that stuff, and I don't take any breaths, my face gets as red as this shirt. Oh dear God. Did I make it too loose? I adjusted the wheel lock, and I also adjusted the wedge. I might have had a slow qualifying effort because I plowed down the wall in turns 3 and 4, coming to take the green flag on my 1 qualifying lap. I kind of liked how secure the car felt. Hello, Mike Wallace. You mean to tell me they let you out of the retirement home? It felt really secure and snug and like there wasn't any issues with it. But I guess tight is slow, loose is fast. I mean, we gotta come up with something here today. We gotta make some gains on the points in 19 races to go in this championship. We can't fall deeper down into this well. There's no bucket down here. How am I gonna get back up? Only 52 laps. Fuel tank is 29 laps full. But we're on lap 4, so you can go like, all right, so we can make it on 1 lowly pit stop. We'll see about those tires, how long they last. Just gotta be slow and methodical with my moves up through this field. The car feels good. It's handling a lot better than it did in qualifying, so I should be quicker than a number of these cars. Just gotta take my time working my way past them. Geoffrey Eugene Burton, how the fuck are you, man? Reject any children of autographs lately? So far, so good, and I'm getting faster. Just put up my best lap of the day, weekend. I would sit here and try to come up with some sort of prognosis for our strategy. Ooh, big word for moobs. I read the thesaurus this morning. Now the only challenge is me saying the word thesaurus. But it doesn't serve a purpose coming up with a strategy because we're always thrown a rogue yellow out of nowhere and it screws up everything. We brought our Bristol car. We had to rebuild it entirely because at the end of that race, the car got its ass whooped. It doesn't have the speed that it did at Bristol. The 4 is basically outrunning me. This is the second time he's trying to make the pass. Whoa! He slowed down. He slowed down a lot more than I thought he was going to. I went full send off into that corner. I had to slam on the brakes. Didn't want to bust my radiator. Oh, don't you start with me! What the hell, the booth? The booth was trying to extend track limits, but it didn't work. The concrete is tougher than his race car. That's not even the booth. That's Herman Munster and the O2. I need to get my goddamn vision checked. I need some fucking bifocals. Could probably free this thing up a little bit more. Get it to turn a bit better through the center of the corn. Through the center of the corn. Through the center of the corner. Carry some more speed up and out. You know, whenever the hell we decide to make a pit stop. Fuel update, tire update, 19 more laps of fuel. We do have some front end damage, and that right front is getting toasty. So yeah, it's like right at lap 33 that we are looking at making that green flag pit stop if we do not get a caution flag before then. Watch us get a caution with like 35 laps to go. Right outside the fuel window, and it makes me make a decision that I don't want to make. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. We've been green flag running for too damn long. Something's gonna happen. Some part in someone's race car is bound to break and bring out the yellow flag, knocking on the door of the top half of the field. That's progress, baby. Well, hey, we avoided a caution with 35 laps remaining. So now, if we were to get that yellow flag, oh, it's gonna be so close. Probably one of the smoother runs that we've had so far in any of these races. It just sucks that we have hardly any speed at all and are contending for a top 20 position. But at least, you know, I'm moving forward and not backwards. I just realized there's my teammate. I'm hoping we've patched things up. We're good on my end. I can't say the same for him.
All clear.
There's no way I actually did that. All right, he saved the car, but man, is he gonna be pissed! This goddamn 88 is pissing me off.
Stay high.
I'm as pissed at the 88 as the 5 is at me. He just keeps looking and looking and looking underneath my shits. Finally, he makes the move. Really starting to handle bad. It's getting really, oh my God, it is so fucking tight. I'm getting passed by Herman Munster. Yeah, there's nothing left of the right front. The wreckage, what the hell is that? Casey Atwood. Driftwood has a problem. He's throwing it down the pits. That's a good fucking place for him to throw it right now. I got it. It's a 7. I guarantee you it was the 7 car. Someone hit him. That was a good timed yellow. We needed a pit stop desperately. Don't have much a clue what these adjustments are going to do to the race car. Hopefully make it faster and not too loose and too ill handling. It got really tight on those old tires. Grandpa Martin, why is Grandpa Martin all the way the hell back here with us swine? The points leader. Does he have a problem?
Okay, that's the halfway mark.
Okay. Didn't know that. Welcome to Michael Mrucz's mid-race report presented by Gas Can Water. I have no idea what the hell the 6 is doing. He's the points leader. He's just driving wherever the hell he wants. Apparently, when you're the points leader, you can do whatever you want. It'd be great if he could have some car mechanical issues like the 28 car last week. I don't know if we'll get that lucky. Making a pit stop now, possibly our one and only pit stop of the day, unless the tires really start to get fucked up. I think the 5 is upset with me. We'll see if we're going to be able to make it to the end of the race on the tires that we are about to put on this car. We will also see if I can make it off of pit road without getting cactus jacked by the field. The 6 is not having a good run. He's not up near the front. This pit stop is going to determine a lot on the rest of the outcome of our race. Let's see how it goes. This has been Michael Mrucz's mid-race report presented by Cascade Water. We did have a smooth pit stop experience at Charlotte last week. Hopefully we get the same shit right now, right here, right now. Really? I mean, I guess, if anything, that separated shits a little bit, so now we're not all gonna be bunched up on top of each other. I don't know why oh yeah, get the hell out of the way, Krusty! Why do I get pit box number 1? I qualified down in the 30s! I crunched the shit out of the front end of this thing. 2 seconds of damage, that's not bad for all that crunching. Down and away. Not a bad pit stop. Up to 16th! Let's go! Grandpa Martin in 13th, not having a very good run. This could potentially, as long as I didn't screw up the car setup, we might be able to do some battle with him. But it's always the pit stops that screw me up. That's when everything goes wrong. Jimmy, what the hell are you doing on pit road? I'm in the top 15 now. Okay, I'll take it. That guy would be better suited picking dandelions. Here we go. Restarting in the top 15. Made some adjustments to the car. I'm thinking it might be a little bit twitchy on the initial get-up to go here before we warm up the tires, but then it should come to me. Grandpa Martin going really freaking slow right here in front of me. I got a good jump on that 88 car. Don't rear-end anybody. But take what you can, including from the points leader. Get him! I went for a big old send on Grandpa Martin right there. Don't wreck. There we go, there we go. Don't let the 36 underneath you. Clear, all clear. But here comes the 6, he's coming back on me. No, now we're clear, now we're good. Let's drive off from him, let's put some points on this 6 car. Coming to 21 laps, a race to go, my fastest lap yet. I saw that Tony the Tiger has the fast lap of the race. He ran like a 23-1, somewhere around there, so I'm still a couple of tenths off of him. I'm happy to report it's not sliding, it's sticking balls off, it's okay. Does that mean I didn't loosen it up enough and I should have done more and it's gonna get really tight at the end of the race? Why the hell is the 7 up here? I'm assuming it's because he's a lap down and he got to restart. Wow, on the inside line perhaps? I could go so much deeper down into the corners than they are able to. But maybe I shouldn't do too much of that. I don't want to burn up my tires. You know what I'm saying? I think I just saw the 99 on pit road, but that's insignificant because he's not a points leader. It handles great right now, but I'm just concerned that it's not going to handle great in about 10 laps. I mean, you see all the points leaders up here. Sterling, Silver. You got Mrucz just up the road. I'm pretty sure Steve Harvey is running in 2nd place. It's hard to make up points. You gotta be so freaking consistent all the time. And it's pretty rare that these guys ever really have any issues. How about Redneck Jesus looking for the friggin' lead? Imagine if he didn't have such an awful beginning to his year. He's starting to find his rhythm. Redneck Jesus just took the freaking lead. He could potentially win a race from like 28th in points. Puppy's still handling good. I'm gonna send it on Booby.
Still there.
Pushing up. But maybe this will set me up. This will set me up for turn 3. I'm gonna be able to send it on him and clear, hopefully. Park it on him. Crossover. At least I could do this without being hounded up behind me. Oh, I was able to put some distance down on 11th on back. Okay, Booby, yeah, leave that bottom line open. I tell you what, it is so damn stressful playing this game because you know the slightest bit of contact you make with any of these cars, it's more than likely gonna send you for a ride. That's stressful to deal with that all the time. 10 to go, trying to be really gentle, just sending it off into the corner, not screeching the tires any, not slamming the brakes any. Just, I want to take care of my stuff. We have a really solid run going here. I don't want to blow it. And some of these cars, as the run goes along, they're coming to me. Like, we're just better on the long run. Mrucz looking for the lead for Redneck Jesus. That 28 car is going to be one tough nut to crack the rest of this season. To beat him for the championship. He had one bad week last week at Charlotte, and that's it. We'd be much better off if Redneck Jesus could get back by him, but I don't know. He's running out of laps. 7 to go. Another position, P8. I think we have the long run car of everybody right here. I actually made some damn decent adjustments. I don't want to even look at the tires because that'll just freak me out. We got what we got, and we're gonna see what the hell we can do with it. Another position, potentially another couple of positions. I can't touch that apron. I cannot touch the apron. I will go for a ride if I touch the apron. If I can get underneath them in one corner and then just kind of hang the whole straightaway, I can send it on him in the next and clear him. 28 is driving away. He doesn't have a damn thing to worry about. If you notice, our lap times aren't falling off the way they were before. I was like a second off of my fast lap with the old setup in the car. Look at this. Look at this.
Still there.
We might be looking at a podium. We might be looking at a top friggin' 3. You gotta be kidding me. Apparently this Bristol car is actually pretty good. If I didn't know any better, I would say we might have had a shot at the victory had we had a few more laps. I'm going for freaking second. I am closing on Elmer Rudd. Damn, I wish this race was a little bit longer. I think I could have got him. Remember, we're still looking for that first career win outside of Daytona. And the dirt to Daytona. Now, I'm doing a lot of talking. Don't botch this here. Don't let Sterling Silver up underneath you. If Elmer Rudd could have blown a tire here instead of at Charlotte last week, that would have been wonderful. But he's not. He's going to win the race. And we're going to walk away with a second freaking place. Yeah! 33rd to second. I think that's my favorite race. That was so much fun. Bitch, I can do this. Ha! A three-way tie. And points right there, so I gained nothing on Sterling Silver. Tony the Tiger I was already ahead of. Okay, bonus points, back with bonus points. Before we had fastest lap bonus point, we had bonus points for leading laps. I'm like giddy, and I never use that word. That was great. That was freaking awesome. That's when Dirt to Daytona is good. The rest of the time, it hasn't been. But that was freaking amazing. Elmer Rudd, Sterling Silver, Steve Harvey, all right there. Grandpa Martin winds up with a 13th place, so he's gonna lose a little bit of that points lead. We might have a new points leader. I worked my way past all of these cars. We saw them all, the 31, the 5. He's still upset with me, the 4. We came from 33rd to finish second. I had so much fun today. I had so much freaking fun. Atwood, Driftwood, sorry. Winds up a lap down, had some sort of issue, and then that bitch that wouldn't give me an autograph back in 2008. I told you he had a problem. Still in 6th to the standings, got Tony the Tiger right up on my keister, put a little bit of distance down on Booby Labonte there, and Rusty the Krusty. He now bumps up into the top 10. Points leader. Wow, they're tied with 3 wins apiece. What an absolutely phenomenal points battle we are having. You do not need the playoffs. 1796 for both of them. We trim the margin down to 116, get like 50 points back. Steve Harvey is right there. He's down by 10. Little boy Bushy by 17. 23 points. Sterling Silver. It is so close, this top 5. But look, they all have 7 top 10s. And then you got Grandpa Martin with 8. And I got 8. And Tony the Tiger's got 7. But him and I, we've had some issues. Buddy, we head to the Michigan next week. I'm looking forward to that race. Big wide open spaces. I know Auto Club, we had the big one there, but we came back at Auto Club and wound up with a top 5, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm thinking we stand to have a pretty good day, damn decent day at the Michigan next week. I'm done. That's it for me. I am high on life right now. Thank you for watching. I love you. Ow. Every single last one of you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did. I'll see you in the next thing that I do. Goodbye!